Talk about this song we just heard. I mean, it's all hood. Tell me about the production. It sounded like really good production on that song.
Actually, that was like a Stack Bundle song, and I just kind of left him on the hook and just, so rest in peace to Stack Bundles and Bino. Shout out to the whole Riot Squad.
Yeah, definitely.
Riot Squad. So that was like really Stack's
song.
Yeah.
It's kind of going on it, but okay. I mean, still, we heard your lyrics, we heard your sound on it.
Yeah,
so
my little rendition.
Your little rendition of it, of course. So, I mean, I'm assuming you write your own lyrics. There's no dumb out ghostwriter in the back hiding or anything like that. It's all you. Okay, so we got to get into this whole dumb out thing because that's your entertainment, that's your label. What is that?
Yeah, that's with Maserati Fox. And,
right.
And like 50 Cent kind of.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm familiar with Maserati Fox.
Right,
so you're the next in line.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, Rich Dinero, the dumb out capo.
Dumb out capo.
Yeah. So
Okay. Now, I heard that you were related to Maserati.
I mean, we just so close that we say we brothers, but we actually not.
You're not related?
No, we're not.
Okay, so no biological blood flowing through the veins or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So, okay, talk about, your music a little bit. I mean, are you more of the, I guess you can say, mixtape type of artist, or, I mean, are you looking to go into a mainstream type of, I guess,
my
vision?
At the end of the day, that's, I guess, eventually where you want to take it.
The mainstream type of situation.
So you're starting off from the ground level, so it's like,
okay,
build your way up to that mainstream level.
Okay, and I mean, are you, I hear in your songs that it's very, I guess you can say, edgy. No doubt. It's not very, to say the least. I'm trying to be very tactful in what I say.
A little explicit.
It's a little explicit.
But it's raw though. But it's not really sugar coated. That's what you used to know me. So.
I mean, I can understand it not being sugar coated, but I mean, do you think the mainstream audience is ready for this non-sugar coated music? I mean, don't you think they need a little, I don't know, sugar in their coffee? Can they take it just as black as it is? I mean, is that what you're trying to give to them?
At the same time, you can't blame me for saying what I see. Like, what I mean? I'm not making it up. So it's like, if mainstream want to act like they don't see what's going on in the hood, so to speak, then that's on them. But I'm just saying it like it is. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, just right now. Like, the music that you hear is just, how I feel at that time. So. Okay. So it's and my music is maybe the music that the song that probably you heard so far is like, a little edgy, but it's also like, kind of
sentimental
songs for the ladies and
I'm just curious as to, because in the streets it's all about authenticity. It's all about, being able to, making sure that, okay, so what you're talking about was what you went through, and everybody's talking about, well, my father wasn't there, and my life was always hard, and nobody loved me, but people loved you, brother. I mean,
I didn't live at home, so even though I had my parents, they lived where they lived, and I lived where you know what I'm saying. So it's not like, even if you do live even if you are living at home, for people that do live at, it's like you still could be doing what you're doing. It's not like. You know what I mean? Like I said, nobody really lived that Huxtable like from where I'm from, at least. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So they could have both parents, 3, 4 parents, and still like they might have been.
So do you feel like, now that you've been doing this, how long you've been really just strictly in the music for you?
I guess about 4 years.
4 years.
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Has the hard work been paying off for you since you've been out here as an artist, you feel?
I mean, kind of like, slow motion, better than no motion, I guess. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's not, you can't expect just to get in and then overnight, like, I guess. You know
of course. I mean, if you're overnight, something's
yeah,
up.
so,
Them out to doing their thing, I guess.
Yeah, I like the whole South movement. Actually, I'm down South a lot, too. So, it's cool. Like,
yeah.
I was listening to South music before this, I guess, the South movement popped off, I guess, so to speak. Like, because everybody just, I guess, think the South just started making music for some reason, but
they've always been making music.
Yeah, exactly. So
just different type of music.
So when everybody say, "Oh, how about the South music?" It's like, well, they've been making music. People just wasn't paying attention, I guess, as much. But I've been listening to South music. I'm always down south in Virginia, Atlanta, the Carolinas, so.
So do you feel like, I guess you'd say northern music is not really getting as much airplay as it used to, and the kind of, maybe that's kind of preventing a lot of northern artists or East Coast artists from getting the recognition and, I guess, opportunity that.
Yeah, I guess that would have something to do with it, maybe. But then it's like, I guess you have to really blame it on the northern artists. I guess you had to take some responsibility for the I guess the lack of.
What do you think it is? What do you think is keeping northern artists or East Coast artists from really having their shine?
I guess I would say maybe the authenticity of it, because like, I guess because for the most part the things that the East Coast artists talk about, they're like street stuff, and like a lot of the artists not even really don't really do that kind of stuff. Like, so with the South, at least when they talking about, you know, whatever it is they talking about, the party songs and all that, everybody can say, well, at least, all right, he's, you know, being honest with himself. But, you know, a lot of people, they come out you know, from the New York area region, and, you know, make songs about drugs and shootings and all this kind of stuff that they really not or never was involved with, like, you know what I mean? So,
okay. So
and I guess that would make the fans like stray away from the artists, like, you know, because they're like, oh, that's not true, and that's the fans actually want to get to know the artist, like, you know what I mean? So.
Right. So I mean, maybe because I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of Southern artists, you know, have more of a party style, and Northern artists are still kind of living that in that concrete jungle.
Right. They like their theme is more like towards the party, like the club setting. So it's like, you know, so they could get people dancing and, you know.
So wouldn't that say to artists such as yourselves then that maybe to stray away from the whole street?
No, not such as myself, because what I say is actually real. So if anybody that that knows Rich Dinero, or like or heard of me, or like, and then they hear my music, then at least they could be like.
What if they don't know Rich Dinero? Well, and they just want to dance? Are they gonna be able to dance to Rich Dinero?
Yeah, they could. You could dance to.
So I'm gonna dance to that song, "Haters."
You heard it. You could dance to it. Do your 2-step to it.
You 2-step. Now, do you have any situations currently with haters right now that are really affecting what you're doing right now? I mean, is that how that song came about?
No, I don't want to say really affecting what I'm doing. But, you know,
annoyances.
But, you know, you just take notice to it sometimes. It's, you know, I just sometimes like to take out time to address. You know, but it ain't really nothing that's affecting me.
So who's hating on you right now? Anybody out there that you want to talk to? You want to ask them why they're hating?
I mean, I guess I would know why they hating, but it's nothing worth commenting on or mentioning. Like,
okay.
You know,
all right. So
regular hood stuff. You know,
hood stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, as somebody, I mean, who obviously keeps up with certain things in the hood.
Right.
How do you feel about all these hood beefs going on? I mean, I don't know, industry beefs, hood beefs, whatever. I mean, are you?
As far as like with the rappers, like.
Yeah,
I mean that. The craziest thing like that to me is like. Some of the people that sometimes get into the beefs, like they never really got into beef before rap, and then like they wait till all the cameras is on them, and then they wanna.
Right.
I guess. I mean, you know, that's just how I say.
So it's promotional then. You think?
I guess.
Do you think that it's good? It's a good way to promote yourself, or do you think it's a negative way to promote yourself?
Well, from what I hear, any promotion is good promotion. But me per se, I wouldn't.
But when it spills out into the streets, what do you think about that?
That's what I mean. That's a whole different thing, you know. So I wouldn't.
So would you do it?
No, that's what I mean. I don't even
pursue
those. Yeah, pursue those that kind of promotion, like, you know what I mean. So.
Okay.